And one of the things that an employer can do that is not illegal is to make you do things that are outside your job description. Employers have a lot of power in the relationship between employer and employee, and there are just some things that they can do that are unfair but not illegal. I'm Cara Fontenot, and I'm doing a series on things that your employer can do that are unfair but not illegal. Your employer gets to set your job description, and they're allowed to change it at any time that they want to. So even if you were hired to do one thing, if their business needs have changed and they decide that they need you to do a different job or do your coworker's job, there is no law that requires them to allow you to continue doing the work that you originally agreed to when you got the job. Your work and the working relationship between employer and employee is an at-will relationship, and that means you can be fired or you can leave for any reason at all. And that does not mean that they have to freeze it in time at the time you were hired. That's why it's a very bad idea for you to go into your boss's office and say, that's not my job and that's not in my job description. Unless you're an employee in a bargaining unit where you have a contract to say what your job is and what it isn't, you don't have a right to refuse to change the duties of your job if it changes over time. Your option in that case is to go back and negotiate with your employer and say, hey, this is what I think you asked me to do, and now you're asking me to do something that's greater. That's an additional responsibility. Do you mind compensating me for that? They say no, we can't give you any more money. Your job is to then find another job. But that does not mean that it's illegal for them to change your job responsibilities.